And this week's topic is a high-dollar divorce case that's commanded national attention. What can you tell us about this case?
This case involves Continental Resources executive Harold Hamm and his ex-wife Sue Ann, who divorced last year after being married for 26 years. In November, an Oklahoma court ruled that Hamm had to pay his ex-wife nearly $1 billion in cash and assets. After that decision, his ex-wife, cashed the check from Hamm for $975 million, but she has since indicated that she's going to appeal that decision and continue to pursue additional monies from Hamm, even though the check covers the balance owed to her, dictated by the Oklahoma courts.
Given that the courts have already ruled on the divorce proceedings, what grounds can Aaron Hamm potentially pursue her appeal on?
Well, in her appeal, she claims that the earlier ruling was unfair, allowing her ex-husband to keep the majority of their marital estate, which she values at about $18 billion. From her statement, she states, "I will not dismiss my appeal and do not feel that any right to appeal should be denied just because I've accepted in the interim a small portion of the estate that we built over the last 2 decades." And yet she cashed the check. It's interesting because now with the decrease in price of oil, it may also be Harold's in his best interest if he wants to try to pay less, to let the appeal process go through and then fight again in the lower courts.
Given that she has already accepted funds in cashing a check, will she face any obstacles in trying to pursue her appeal?
Although many legal experts believe it may be a mistake for her to have actually cashed that as kind of a satisfaction or acceptance, she maintains that the original court's order was not fair, and there's no reason she should be denied this as her first check while the appeal is going through its process.
Aaron, what's the bottom line when it comes to this divorce case?
Well, divorce can be a complicated matter, especially when there are billions and billions of dollars involved in the estate.